Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to Prospect Central 101. My name is Chris Robbins, and today I'm with,
Braden.
and we're going to be watching some Baker Mayfield, who is a fifth-year senior quarterback from Oklahoma. Oklahoma, where the wind comes sweeping down the plain. Anyway, yeah, so he is listed at
6 feet.
5'8", 215, 9 1/4 inch hands, and 30 1/4 inch arms, so pretty sure on the arm length. Does any of that concern you?
No.
Interesting.
You like maybe put him on get to 220, but other than the weight, not really.
Not worry about the short arms.
Not that much.
Okay. Otherwise, for those of you guys who want to see the background description, definitely feel free to go ahead and do that. Otherwise, as far as notable things go from here, it was later benched after winning the job at Texas Tech as a freshman.
Walk on. Freshman walk on, by the way.
Transferred to Oklahoma as a walk-on. Made the team and took a red shirt, yada yada. You guys can read through all that. The things that really stood out to me were that he was a team captain, obviously in clubhouse leader. On the other hand, he does have off-the-field issues of note, including fleeing and resisting arrest, which is kind of a big deal for some teams.
But again, it looks to be like just a one-off incident that he made while drunk. I'd be more concerned if there was more of these issues, but since it's only happened once, it's something, but it's not a deal breaker.
For some teams, it will be, but yeah. In 2014, his mother and aunt were seriously injured in a car accident. And of course, you can tell his idols are Paraphrase and Wilson. Also, he's the Heisman Trophy winner, but who really cares about that? Because the Heisman Trophy is basically irrelevant when it comes to draft prospects.
Tim Tebow.
And like the 3 quadrillion Ohio State QBs that are went on to play wide receiver. But yeah.
Did Terrell Pryor win a Heisman? I don't think so.
I don't remember if he did or Braxton Miller did or both did.
No, Cordell Stewart didn't win a Heisman. I'm tripping. I'm thinking of Rashad Swam. I'm gonna shut the fuck up now before I embarrass myself even further.
Okay. Well, is there anything else you want to say before we get into this?
All y'all should know beforehand, if you're friending me on Facebook, you know he's my quarterback one. He's my guy. He's the one who I want the Broncos to draft at number 5. Hell, I'd trade up to number 1 to guarantee you get him, but that's just me.
You might not have to do that.
Okay, number 2, actually.
There you go. So, yeah, I don't think the Browns are going to take him at 1.
I think it's Darnold 100%.
Whoever drafts 1 is going to take Darnold number 1, I would say.
Yeah.
Unless the Browns are Brownings and they take Josh Allen. Who I actually don't really hate. I actually kind of like Josh Allen, but that's for another time. So,
Alright.
With that, here we go. Starting out with the Ohio State game, which was week 2 of the regular season this year, by the way.
Good read on the run RPO there to get it to Flowers. I want to say that was. Really good rollout and puts it right into number 6. That throw was a bit high. That was too high, to be honest.
Oh.
Oh, that was offsides.
Yep.
Perfect throw on the comeback, or not the comeback, the curl. I love how he scanned his like went through his progressions throughout the whole field and then hit the check down.
Nice boundary throw.
No, you guess he
Dropped it.
yeah. Oh, I didn't see the drop. He should have handed that off.
Why they're running a read option at Sam Hubbard is disgusting.
Making adjustments.
Is that Worley? No, it was Webb. That was hilarious. If you see a play you want me to go back, let me know.
All right.
.45. Almost
Back to
10 yards deep. So
yep,
about
and then
55.
he drew the flag for PI.
I'm not too worried about the PI flag. I'm worried about the distance to the ball.
Yeah, 45 to the back of the end zone.
Uh-huh. Can you see that?
Yeah.
They literally showed the wrong name on the PI call. Oops. See, look, it says Dwayne Hastings, right? On the bottom
Yeah,
right.
it's Webb.
It's actually Webb.
Nice.
That's hilarious.
Quality work. Well, that's what happens when ESPN fires all their quality workers.
Oh, man. Ugh, I hate breakout screens. A lot of gun looks for Mayfield so far.
That's quality drop right there. Why are they saying it's Ohio State football? That was a clear drop, you morons.
Probably because they thought he threw it behind the line. least you can make the argument, at least from the back angle, that he possibly could. I don't think he ever really had clear control, but that could have been a backward pass. Because his front foot was at the 47, and it looked like he threw it to the 46. See right there?
Yeah, that's a backwards throw.
It looked like he threw it from the 47 to the 46, so you can make the argument that that was behind him. Looks like he's seeing backwards too.
Yep.
And they're celebrating, so that must have been what they called.
Yep.
Oof. Throwaway. Nice play by Hubbard there, though. Got it out in front of him that time.
Yeah. Hit him in stride. Throw it away. There you go.
The guy that got hit at the end of the play. Ugh, so Big 12-y.
Big 12-y seems legit. Are you sure it's not Pac-12? Because that's what you were saying with Rudolph last night.
It was just one time, I thought.
I know.
But I don't understand why the Big Ten has like 14 teams.
And the Big 12 has like 10.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness,
God.
dude. A lot of underneath reads. I've already lost count at how many throws have been added behind the line.
Me too. Good job slipping that tackle temporarily.
I like his poise in the pocket, the standing and take the hit. That was great coverage by Denzel there, though. He seems so erratic on that play.
It's like he kind of like panicked there.
Why Jackson continues to be a force to be reckoned with. Playing for 500 yards in 60 days.
Great. He had a lot of zip on that throw. Batted.
A lot of these receivers are so wide open.
Mm-hmm. Which I don't understand how that can be negative. It's like it's a negative that his receivers get open all the time. It's throw it away. No. God. It's already 1st and 21. You just gotta throw it, chuck it away. I love how he just climbs up in the pocket right there.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
That
Oh,
was
that
an
was...
underthrow and a half.
Yeah. 40,
15.
50 yards.
That should have been a touchdown though if he hit him. If he didn't underthrow that. Just run with it. That works too. Perfect. Great ball location right there. Ball location, ball placement, like puts it right to where the
Oh, you got a
defense.
footing.
He got a foot in though. Did he bobble it or no? He didn't even bobble it. That's a catch. That's fantastic ball placement right there.
I'm guessing you didn't have anything to add?
I mean, it's just he made a lot of like easy throws that game, so there's nothing really much to be impressive. This throw right here is terrible. He just stared down the receiver and
Tried to fit it into tight a window.
yeah. That's like a throw someone you expect someone like Allen to do because he trusts his arm too much, you know?
My real issue with this particular play,
That's how he just stared at him.
well, that's probably what caused my issue with this play. Oops, wrong guy. Ugh. This dude right here is coming over.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even think he's reading cover 3. Because if he knows that that's cover 3, then he's not going to throw the hook, he's going to throw the flat. And like right there especially, it's even more noticeable. You should see the 3 back safeties, and then the 3 linebackers, and the 2 corners. And you realize that these 2 corners are breaking on the inside route to protect the zone. So you should have your 2 outside hooks open. And he still airs it out instead of throwing it to the side route anyway.
I think he just like stared at him. That's what caused the issue. Which again isn't better than not reading the coverage, but still. Andrews should have caught that.
A bit far out in front though. That was a terrible route. If that's not Oklahoma State, he's clearly covering that play.
Right. Again, you can't say it's a great throw, but he made the throw. He made the throw he should make. So I guess there's that, you know. Because this is just. I don't think he's that wide open if he's not playing like Ohio State or Georgia. There's no way Flowers is that open. Doesn't help that the guy just fell down. But yeah, he just dropped it right in there. Throw it away, sir.
Another jailbreak screen.
That guy's just in the neutral zone a little bit. I mean, that's a really good throw, just rolling out and then hits, again, the open receiver, but he hits him, settles his feet, then hits the throw on that last play. I'm pretty sure that's just a throwaway right there. That was too high.
How big is Mark Andrews again?
6'5".
What in the world?
What the fuck was that? I mean, great job to like throw it like that was a dumb decision. Yippee, another screen.
Was there even any other receivers running around on that play?
I don't know.
They threw at the bottom ring a fade, but yeah, he's clearly only reading Andrews. That play was destined to flop from the beginning. He only sent 2 receivers out on an out, and one of them is a tight end on an in, and the other is a wide receiver on an out.
And to be fair, it's a pretty decent throw. It's just Andrews is being held.
I'm not really worried about the throw, I'm worried about the mental aspect of the play. Having only 2 receivers in 1 read is not a good look.
Nice stiff arm, and then shows off that he has mobility and can get in. He can run when he needs to.
Nice block downfield by the receiver. That slant pass seriously went all the way.
Yeah. Nice double pump there, and then just hits the receiver.
Also,
And then,
Oklahoma State literally had no one in the middle of their defense. The one dude in the middle of their defense is angled right. Well, to his left, but to our right. And he's throwing it to the guy on a slant route coming across the middle. Like, seriously, Gundy? I know I'm not a big fan of you, ever. I never really have been from a talent development standpoint, but you've got to feel better person than that.
I mean, he went from hash mark to sideline on a rollout. Great job just throwing that ball under pressure. And then, oh my god, that is pathetic defense right there.
Surprise.
That's a shocker.
I mean, could be Wichita State.
Those are again. So the thing. Oh,
Oh, that's that. Oh boy. What?
just disconnected. All right.
Okay, so you're in?
Oh, can you turn on the video? Like,
You good? You good?
yep. There you go. As I was saying before it disconnected, I like how he hits all, how he can hit all sides of the field. Not necessarily all levels, but he can hit the line of scrimmage, the left side, the middle, the right side of the field. You know. Again, he can hit. I was expecting him to break that tackle, to be honest. Why is there a run play in this?
Trying to show him under center, I suppose. That was a disaster.
That was terrible.
Did you see what happened? Baker had it in the wrong hand.
Yeah. That was supposed to be a handoff?
Yep.
Oh, wow, that's a shocker.
Watch this replay. See, he's handing it off with his right hand, but for some reason the ball is in his left.
Oh, and then he realized, oh, shit.
Now, obviously, it's a run play, so he has to run it.
Yeah.
That editing on this, did you see that? Take a look at this. The Baker Mayfield show. That's funny. What was that? What is this?
That was just shitty blocking by the fullback. Steps up in the pocket. Delivers an accurate ball. First down. Can we see what happened? Please, camera.
Must have been a penalty.
Wow. Throw it away. He should have thrown away right about now.
Earlier,
That's
ideally, if you realize your coverage is broken. The earlier you throw it away, the better to me. That way you don't pull a Rosen. What are you doing, Orlando Brown?
and then he's trying. Did like the offensive tackle for Oklahoma State switch sides for a play or some shit? Like, what the fuck is that?
Well, it's a 3-man rush, so he's trying to come over and help, not
And then,
realizing that the guy was on a delayed blitz.
yeah.
That was just a horrible play by Brown.
And then, yeah.
And then that happens.
Again, throw it away right there.
Don't throw it away at that point, especially here ahead of the line of scrimmage.
Alright.
You're better off taking a sack than throwing a pick, especially in the red zone. Oh my god, Orlando Brown. So you hear the right side didn't do anything either. You hear the guy that actually brought him down came off the right tackle, but
Like, to be fair, nobody blocked on that play.
watch Orlando Brown on this play, left tackle. Just, ugh. This is the worst group of offensive lines for quarterbacks.
On
the other hand, these schemes are fantastic for each of these individual quarterbacks too.
Like, yeah, I don't understand what's the big deal. Yeah, I understand. Wow, that was really impressive. There's no one within good country mile of him for a while. Oh shit!
Dive.
Can we go back to that play? Like, the amount of like poise to just. At first, I thought this was a throwaway. Even if this is just a throwaway, the amount of poise to be able to, where there's 3 people near you, just to get the throw off and then hit it on the money to the receiver, the running back there to, and then this dive is also pretty legit.
That was a late hit.
And then hits it on the money. 10-5 touchdown. Perfect throw on the money.
$15.
I like how he didn't flop there. He just
30.
yeah, 15 to the third 25 or something. So about 60 yards.
50, closer to 50.
Okay, 50. Can you slide here? Slide. I would have liked to see him slide there, but that's just me.
Oklahoma State does not respect Baker Mayfield's running ability.
No, but not a lot of people do, to be fair. I mean, he isn't like a Lamar Jackson type mobile, or not even like a Darnold type mobile, but when he needs to run, he can do that well. Great throw right there.
Behind him, and a bit high.
Okay.
He had to slow down, and then he had to go up for it and do a spin. A bit too far away from the boundary. That was nice though.
Yeah, that wasn't really nice though.
Oh man.
Yeah.
That is great anticipation,
Yeah.
by the way. I do also like how he recognized that safety on the top.
He's going to the seam route, or the route on the right, and then rifles it into Lamb right there.
I wonder if his mom's name is Mary.
Whose fleece was white as wool there.
That
was
was
a
a
push
push
off.
off.
Yeah, that's OPI.
Obviously,
Offside.
the offsides overrules because that was pre-play, but
They call that on the defense?
no.
They call PI on the defense.
Looked like he was pointing toward Oklahoma.
Go back.
I think that was just a graphic error again.
Okay.
Because he's pointing to offsides to the left, right? Oh, no, he's not.
And then the penalty is declined. Penalty is declined. Pass interference to the right on the defense. That is terrible. That is a terrible call. And I like how he had the awareness. It's like it's a free play, so might as well just throw it up there and see what happens.
Well, what's funny is that when we watched Rudolph yesterday in the same exact game, they didn't give him the free play.
Oh yeah. That is not defensive pass interference. That is a terrible call. I hate his like how he is under center. It just looks awkward.
Yep.
It looks like he's about to he's gonna take a knee right away. It looks so weird. Oh, he had a receiver coming across the middle open. Not that open.
Had enough time to throw it away.
Yeah. Just throw it at the back of the end zone at that point.
Huh? That was laughably disgusting.
I didn't see. Okay, I was like, it kind of froze for me. I didn't see what happened here. Oh God, that was awful. That was just terrible. Yeah, this is.
What a fantastic ending to this tape.
Didn't Rudolph also have a pretty terrible ending to that game too? Like
Yeah, he threw that one ball like deeper, too far deep or something.
I'm like, so yeah, both quarterbacks had a shocking end to this game.
After putting up like 100, what, almost
14
20 points each.
Yeah, 100. Yeah.
He just didn't see that defender sitting in the middle. Yeah, I would have probably thrown it up to CD. Okay, so far.
That game was. He had a couple pretty bad. Both interceptions were pretty bad, but minus that, he had some good games. He showed poise in the pocket, poise in the pocket most of the time. Just most.
Yeah, keep going.
Alright.
Keep going.
He also showed his mobility in that. He also showed mobility. He showed that he can make throws to all sides of the field. That's all, really. I'm not that big of a fan of the decision, to be honest, right there.
Yep.
Great job stepping up into the pocket there. Just hits his tight end. Oh, another thing I like is he doesn't rely on just one target, you know? He can go to a lot of targets. He doesn't rely on just the running back or Andrews or Lamb. He can go to 4 or 5 targets.
How much of that is the product of the offense, and how much of that is the product of the offensive talent?
Huh?
How much of that is the product of the offense, and how much of that is the product of the offensive talent?
It's more. I mean, yeah, it's part of the offense and talent, but if you get not necessarily.
Because I can make the case that yeah, sure, Lamar threw to such and such more than such and such, Or if you
Yeah.
actually gave him a collection of wide receivers, he wouldn't rely on one guy. I could say the same thing with Allen. Or if you actually gave Rudolph a running back, that he might actually throw to the running back more. Or whatever.
But if he has the same, not necessarily same level of talent, but same diversity of talent, he would be able to throw to all of them. That's a bad throw right there. Too high.
Oh, really?
It looked a bit choppy to me, so hold on. Okay,
It's a bit high, but that's definitely catchable.
Definitely, yeah. Okay, I'll take that back. The receiver definitely should have caught that. The horse looks petrified of that drop.
The horse?
The horse just, yeah, the mascot looked just absolutely stunned that he dropped that. It's hilarious.
This is a horse mascot?
Yeah, go back. It's not a real life horse, it's a costume. Go back like 5 seconds. Alright, no, not this one. The next replay will show it.
That thing there?
Yeah. Look at, he just looks petrified at this drop. Look at his face. It's just like he's completely stunned at that. Okay, that was just a shitty attempt at a joke. I'll shut up now. And then I like how he hits his receiver in stride there. That looked a bit like a face mask. Good throw into stride to the receiver on this. He seems to be really excel at those slant routes. And unlike most Big 12 defenses, unlike most of the Big 12, TCU actually has a pretty good, decent defense.
Remember back at this point when TCU was 8-1. Oh, what a
Perfect
route.
Perfect, almost dropped
That was
that.
a terrible catch, but that was a great route.
And also a really good throw, too, on the rollout. Did they call it incomplete?
Yep.
Oh, wow. That's all on the receiver right there. That's terrible drop, right? That's a terrible drop. He doesn't have the best arm strength, but he does put velocity into a lot of the throws. You know? Okay.
Ugh. Play calls. How do you give the running back that much open space?
We also say that's a great job blocking by Lamb right there.
Oh,
Great throw. That's a fantastic throw right there. this is look at this throw. The velocity he needs to put that right to where he did. Absolutely perfect. Yeah, he put it in the and that's an NFL catch, 2 feet. That throw was behind. I like how he just gets out of bounds after gets out of bounds. Oh, he dropped it.
Obviously, that was behind.
Yeah. If he put that on the money, that would have been a really good throw. But he didn't, unfortunately. What the hell is this? Oh, you got to catch that. Really good throw right there.
I don't know how you dropped that catch. And you sure again, he clearly dropped it, at least from what it looked like originally.
Can we go back to this play?
Oh, will this help?
Okay. I like how he stands in the pocket, looks, waits, keeps looking, and then he gets out to extend the play. And once he finds his man, he unleashes it on the money to Andrews. That shows a lot, like, poise and vision. Fantastic tackling right there. That's some A-plus tackling. That was a good catch, but it was a bit in front of him, but Great throw right there. I like how the ref. It just looks like he's standing there, contemplating what his decision's gonna be.
They seem to do that a lot. And the more and more the NFL and NCAA put on the refs, the more and more that's going to happen.
Yeah.
But hey, on the right side, DPI calls are now only 15 yards officially. So
I hate how. This is what I think it should be, to be honest. I think if it's under 15 yards, it should be a 15-yard penalty. But if it's over 15 yards, it's a spot foul. Does that make sense?
that's clearly an advantage for the offense, though.
Well, if it's an advantage,
That would be making it worse, I would think.
okay, fine. Leave it as a spot foul then.
I would just say leave it at the discretion of the referee. But obviously that's never going to work because everyone's always going to disagree with the refs. But in theory, that would be nice.
Slide. Oh, shit. That's a stiff arm. Look at this stiff arm right there. Puts his ass on the ground. Okay, that was intentional. I was about to say. He was already on the ground. He just, again, he sees the field. He sees. Well, to be fair, I think Helen Keller could have seen that hole.
Because Saquon Barkley is the question.
Yeah. Trent Richardson definitely wouldn't have. The hell is? I mean, is this a QB draw or something? Because that blocking scheme was really odd.
Looked like a re-option of some extent. a zone read. Fourth and 3. Up by 3 touchdowns and a field goal.
That was just a dumb decision by the coach. I would have just. I have this throw right here where he not quite puts it on the money, but puts it where it's like he knows he can get it. And then there's that throw. That's just a drop.
Orlando Brown not doing much to help.
I don't know why there needs to be a kneel down in there, but okay.
Show him under center.
Okay. Go look at the top right.
Yeah. We're watching that game when we watch Chosen, by the way.
To be fair, his knee is down right there, so that's a sack.
Okay, so thoughts so far.
Like, he showed that his mobility is underrated, his arm is underrated, he has good poise under the pocket most of the times, can make throws to all levels of the. He has all levels to the field, throw to all sides of the field. He can make those deep throws. He has good vision. I mean, he isn't the sexiest quarterback in the world. He doesn't have the best arm. He doesn't have the best mobility.
Does he have the best face though?
Does he have the best what?
Face.
Face? Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, okay. Nope. Okay, but no. No.
You said he wasn't the sexiest quarterback in the world, so I was asking what you thought of his face.
You know what I meant, goddammit. You know what I meant. I meant like he isn't the standout You know what I meant. That's no homo, just to save myself.
Oh my gosh! I mean, having a crazy day.
Okay.
I had to do something.
No, I appreciate.
I was about to fall asleep.
I appreciate that. That's something I would have pulled. So, congrats. I commend you on that. That was funny. But no, he isn't the stand to reword myself. He
How
isn't.
about flashy?
That's what I was trying to go for, but the word was off. just like Josh Allen's accuracy. Yeah. Yeah. He isn't the flashy quarterback, but he doesn't have the highest ceiling, but I think he has the highest floor.
Interesting.
So he can be a day one starter easy. I think he can easily be a day one starter. He could be a top 10 quarterback. I don't know if he can be a top, like a Hall of Famer or a top 3 quarterback, but he can easily be a top 10 quarterback, which is what you want if you're going to pick him in the top 5, which he will probably go.
Yep.
So yeah, he isn't the flashiest quarterback, to correct myself.
Nice. So athletic testing. Any idea on what you want to see from that there?
That 4.84, I swear. I timed him I did that, clocked him 3 times. I got 4.81, 4.81, and 4.79. So I think he ran like a 4.8, which still.
I mean, like, what do you, is that a good number or a bad number, or is that what you expected?
He is at the.
For all of these, not just for 40, by the way.
To be fair, he isn't the most athletic guy in the class, but I don't think he can. He won't wow you with his athleticism, but it's certainly underrated, and I think he showed that it's not terrible.
Obviously, if you guys want to do this
it.
thing yourself, you definitely can. There's a whole lot in here.
That's a lot of reading.
Yeah. If you guys want to go through there and scroll through that, but I'm just going to cover anything big I see. Elimination and passing efficiency, Big 12 Offensive Player of the Year.
4th in Heisman, finalist for the Davey O'Brien. Sure.
Big 12 Offensive Freshman of the Year. What a stupid coach.
Yeah, didn't Pat Mahomes replace him though?
I don't know if you would have if Baker had stayed though.
Yeah. I'm just saying, yeah. That would have been an interesting QB competition, Mayfield versus Mahomes.
Alright, hopefully you guys have already paused and read through that section, so I'll scroll down a little bit. And y'all can read through the ending. Of course, we already talked about the arrest at the beginning of the video.
Again. Alright. I'm just saying, yes, it's a thing, but it happened, but it's not I'm not saying it's the biggest. I feel like people overblow it sometimes. He shouldn't have done it, but at the same time, it's something. When you're a young kid who, I've done some stuff stupid that I regret later. I assume you've done stupid stuff that you would regret, So the fact that we haven't heard anything before about something similar to what this arrest before or after makes me believe that it probably is a one-off. Personally, that's just my rant about how I think his off/on the field issues are overblown.
I don't think the on the field stuff is really that big of a deal, though.
I don't agree. That's why I said they're overblown, because you have to put stuff into context. The Kansas thing, you have to consider, they didn't shake his hand. They went for his head the whole game. Like, they were headhunting him. Kansas was headhunting Mayfield, so. I mean, if they don't shake your hand, and they're headhunt. If I was if I was a quarterback,
honestly, that whole thing was petty. I don't even really care.
yeah. To be fair, it's like if I was a quarterback in a one-win team or winless team, I think Kansas is. If a winless team doesn't shake my hand before the game or is headhunting him after we blow him out, I probably would do the same damn thing. I'm just saying. So I think it's petty and is. All right, just. Sorry to get a sidetrack, but some breaking news: Sue is going to go to the Rams to challenge the Eagles for greatest defensive line in the NFL. All right, back to this.
Good for him. That should have happened in Detroit a long, long time ago.
Yeah.
But whatever.
All right, let's go to the analysis part.
Oh, okay. So, what do you think are his biggest strengths and weaknesses?
His biggest strengths are football. All right, here's a story. So, you know how he was late at the Senior Bowl because he was visiting his mother in the hospital, which I don't have an issue with. So the Broncos sent him a playbook like over email so he can study. And by the time he got to the field, the Mobile a day or 2 days later, he already knew the whole playbook. So that shows that he does the football IQ and his preparation. And during the combine, he was the only quarterback that the Broncos interviewed to answer every football question correctly. So he has he has football smarts. He has very good accurate. He's very accurate. Definitely the most accurate in the class. He has underrated mobility. He's a leader. He's a leader on the field. He's a leader. Okay, off the field, depending on who you ask. And he's a very good quarterback already, and I think he can get a lot better.
Okay.
All right, look. I just spewed a lot of nonsense. I apologize.
No, you're fine. You just only answered half the question.
Oh, weaknesses? My bad. His arm strength is adequate, but he'd like it to. It's like there's some rare occasions where he just makes a dumb decision that's really, really, really awful. So sometimes he just has decisions. I don't think it's, but you could definitely say I mean, there was one play where he had the ball in the wrong hand on the handoff, so it shows he doesn't have experience under center. Sorry, just my iPad's going ballistic with this Sue thing, so it keeps interrupting me on my end.
Oh.
So, yeah, he doesn't have experience under center. He does have some. He definitely has. He needs to not get smarter, but probably should cut down on some of the things he did, especially like the Kansas thing. You know, I think they're overrated, but people would definitely say he needs to cut that out. So, I'd say really it's just. And another thing is his ceiling isn't really as high as others. So it's really the main one is not really much experience under center. His arm strength isn't the best in the world. There's something else. Hold on.
Size?
You could say size. Oh yeah, size. That's what it was. Definitely not ideal size. Yes, I'm like size is on the tip of my tongue. Yeah, size is definitely another big issue. I'd say probably size is his biggest issue.
Other than system?
Yeah, size and lack of experience under center. Those are his two biggest weaknesses.
Okay. Let's see what Lane Zerline says. Tough and competitive, plays fiery, master chip on his shoulder. Teammates rally around him on the field, can complete command of his offense, and has improved each season. Look on his field, quick start in the pocket, has a good pre-snap plan. Eyeballs and eliminate safeties to isolate man coverage on his receiver. Okay, that's a bit much. Quick processor from read to read, responds suddenly to what's there. Push and catch accurate if you allow it. What?
Okay.
I don't understand if you allow it, but okay.
Well, if you allow it, mostly any quarterback could be accurate.
Right.
That's
Oh
pretty.
yeah, just go out there and throw a pick, right? Like, we're not allowing you to complete a pass. The way that's phrased is really weird. Anyway,
Yeah.
maybe I'm just half asleep and I don't understand.
I don't understand either, and I've been asleep for. I woke up at like 4. I woke up 4 hours ago, so trust me.
Nice. I just got done watching Courage a couple hours ago. So,
Oh.
one of the greatest movies of all time. Anyway, Expedite from off-platform with tight release and zip. Drives with lower body for added velocity, accurate all three levels. Completed 53% of his throws of 21 plus. Drops touch throws over top of linebackers. Has improv talent. Sounds like something you say about an actor. Uses mobility to buy time to make plays. Effective when he breaks contain and will probe for explosive play.
This wording has been odd.
That just does not sound appropriate, but okay. Whatever. Completed 67% when on the move. Rises to the occasion. Posted elite protection and efficiency as a passer in the red zone. Okay. So, based on that, is there anything that stood out to you as something that's good or not good? Well, rather, I mean, that you would agree with or disagree with?
I mean, I didn't really
Other
see
than
it
the way that these things are put, it's
worded.
quite strange.
I would say that I didn't really see him use his really like throw off safeties with his eyes much. I will say. Quick processor from read to read, which is another way to say he goes through his progressions. So I agree. He goes through progressions. I don't know if that's what they meant, but if they didn't, they should have put that he does go through progressions on both sides of the field. So yeah, overall it's fairly. I agree with most of it. Just personally, I would put instead of eyeballs and that sentence. It just personally, I would remove that and I'd put that he goes through progressions on both sides of the field. That's what I would do. All right. All right, I am good if you want to add anything.
Weaknesses fall short of size marks for traditional early run quarterbacks. Short with drop down release makes him more susceptible to batted passes. Benefited from a spread scheme that created huge passing windows to throw to. I definitely think that that's the biggest issue. Lincoln Riley will not be his offensive coordinator at the NFL level. We'll see increased importance on post-snap reads. Needs to improve full field scanning.
I disagree with that.
Can be thrown off rhythm by delayed blitz packages. We talked about. I thought that was more on Orlando Brown, but whatever.
Yeah.
Footwork is erratic. Yeah, I thought about that too. I was thinking about saying something, but creeps up in pocket towards pressure. Ball placement wings when he tries to gun it. Okay, interesting.
What?
I don't disagree, but I didn't really notice that. That's going to be something we'll have to look for in the final game. Deep balls hang on him, can't afford any delay in deep release to beat safety over the top. We noticed that when we brought up the Ohio State play.
Mm-hmm.
He's told me his back-footed throws. I thought about that too. Desire to make plays will lead to unnecessary sacks. Has
Yeah.
to prove he can rein in and control off-field cockiness. Literally.
Giggity.
I just got done watching Family Guy too. Oh my god. Okay, so anyway, thoughts on his weaknesses.
I disagree with, personally, the thing I disagree with is needs to improve full field scanning. I thought that, just Twitter, I thought that he went through, I thought that full field scanning was one of his strengths, personally. I thought, really was a fan of how he did that. That's I don't. Yeah, That's that's the only thing. Other than that, I can. That's about all I can disagree with there.
Okay. Interesting. So the comparison, if you guys didn't see it before, was Doug Flutie in the game of round 1 grade. I'm guessing that you probably haven't seen much of Doug Flutie.
I've seen some of his highlights.
Oh, okay.
So.
Spread quarterbacks have had limited success, as have small quarterbacks. Mayfield falls into both categories and he has to prove he can send those perceived deficiencies on the next level. Having complete command of the Oklahoma offense isn't an automatic precursor for NFL success.
Although I will say he earned and commanded an NFL. It's not the full NFL offense, obviously, but if he can learn part of it and memorize it in 2 days, I think he can. Over time, he can master an NFL offense.
Mayfield's ability to process, extend plays, and throw with accuracy give him a good shot. He'll be somewhat scheme dependent, so whoever takes him will need to be willing to build their offense around his strengths.
Isn't that with most people, though? I'm just saying. There's most NFL players are scheme players. Most quarterbacks, you have to build around what their strengths are. Like Nick Foles, Super Bowl MVP, they built around his strengths. What's another one?
Tom Brady?
Tom Brady, they built around his strengths.
Aaron Rodgers?
Aaron Rodgers. It's like I challenge anybody to find an NFL player, possibly other than Peyton Manning, that could succeed in that could succeed in a scheme given to him and doesn't have to have the offense built around him. I'm just saying.
Maybe I'm being a bit homerist here, but I'm going to go out on a limb and say Stafford. Simply because he succeeded in 3 different kinds of offenses in his career with one of the worst supporting casts ever.
Alright, okay. I can't say that whether I agree or not because I don't watch much of the Lions, but I'm just saying.
He was successful in the Marks offense, which was all vertical down the field stuff. He had some success with Linehan, which was more of a spread type open field based offense. And he's had success with Cougar in more of a short pass West Coast style system. All with the exception of 2017, this past year, having a horrible run game, which we still had this year, by the way. A horrible offensive line, which, by the way, was the worst ever this year. And for the most part, outside of Calvin and this past year with Tate Jones, one of the worst receiving corps ever. So, yeah, maybe a bit homer, but
that's one example. I'm just saying, 95% of starting quarterbacks needs to be built around him. So I'm just saying I agree that his scheme is an issue, but I'm saying it won't be the death of him. That's kind of what I'm trying to get across. That it won't be a death of. he won't be.
He shouldn't
If
be.
they, no, like he shouldn't. If the offense can be built around him, he will succeed. Look at Nick Foles and other similar, not similar quarterbacks, but other quarterbacks that have been succeeded by his scheme. All right, go ahead. My rant is over.
So, what teams do you think could best build their offense around Mayfield?
Again, I'm gonna say this is gonna be a B bit homer. I could say the Broncos could do it because Musgrave can, our ow. I think I like what we can put around him with DT and Sanders, two receivers. DT is more of like a red. Sanders can be more of a like a short pass guy. If we can keep CJ is a good running back option. We could get D'Angelo Henderson's shown flashes of being a good pass catching running back. If we could get a tight end, and I just think we can. I'm just being very biased right now because I really want him to be a Broncos, so I can't really logistically answer this. So keep going.
Okay. Gonna throw out a couple other, well, one other mainly team being New Orleans.
Yeah,
I
with
definitely think
Breeze.
that him replacing Breeze in the long term would be very, very nice to see for the Saints. In fact,
It would
Jesus
really
talked
not
about
be.
that for the Saints.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
So
Any
yeah,
team
Jesus
other
talked
than
about that a little bit.
the Broncos and I will be somewhat upset. Although if we get Rosen, I won't be too upset. It needs to be either you need to be drafting either Mayfield or Rosen for me to be content.
Or just shoot up the one for Darnold, because that's the thing.
I don't think
Or you can do what the
we would do
Broncos,
that.
or you can do what the Denver media suggests and shoot up the number one for Saquon.
I will stop becoming a Broncos fan if we do that. I will pull a Carson Haley and become a fan of whatever team drafts Baker Mayfield. All right. Shout out to my boy Shout out Carson. I'm like, yeah, no, I'll pull a Carson and just become a fan of whatever teams drafts Mayfield. No. All right.
If you become
All
a
right.
Jets fan, I would die.
A Jets fan.
Like,
I
not
mean,
literally die, but like, I would be so hysterically funny.
I think you'd probably be like, yeah. I think Dolphins or something.
So
The
the
only
Dolphins
two
would probably be
exceptions
worse
would
than the
be if
Jets, to be
somehow
honest with you.
the only exception would be if somehow he ends up with the Patriots, and I couldn't do that. I would not. I like having a roof over my head, so I don't want to be a Patriots fan. All right, we can.
Yeah, I'm not worried about the Patriots. I think the Patriots are going to take Lamar.
Yeah.
But,
All right. Let's just stop joking and get into this. It's already been long enough of a video.
Okay. Do you want to watch the final game or no?
Sure. Why not?
Oh,
This quality is
that's
terrible.
why yeah. It says 1080. What the heck?
No, nah. That's good pump fake. Right, that was a bit high.
Holy crap! 14 mil for Sue.
Mm-hmm. Great throw right there, back in the end zone. Okay, not a great throw, but it's still a good throw. Great throw up the seam.
Oh man, we're gonna have to get Carson in here to discuss this.
To discuss what? This?
He was happy that Sue signed with the Rams. I don't understand. Unless you are a Madden fan, you're probably
Most
not
people are going to
happy.
be playing with the Lions on Madden 19. I'm just saying. Not Lions, the Rams.
I mean, I'll be playing with the Lions on Madden 19, but
I mean, I'll be playing with the Broncos on Madden 19. Assuming I get Madden.
ugh. What? No, what? That must be a joke, right?
What?
I just saw a mock where the Browns shooting up the 3 for Baker Mayfield.
Who made it?
Athletic, I think.
Oh.
Oh, fantastic.
So let's see. Starts his hit on the right. Goes to the left. Back to the right. Throw it away. God. You need to throw that away. You should have run up the middle. Should have thrown it away right about now. That was a completely unnecessary sack. We just sailed that one.
So far, I'm not really seeing too much special in this particular game.
No.
I mean, to be fair, I watched this game live when it happened, so that's probably why. Hashtag at Tom Brady. At Eagles. At Nick Foles. How far from now is April 7th? It's like 2 weeks.
Just this game hasn't been special, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I probably the only special game has been the TCU game.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah, and the fact that I already saw this live kind of makes it look
yeah, I
less
saw this too. I like how he got back to make the tackle though. Like he didn't give up on it. That was a drop. And he underthrew that ball. Look at that. That's a great throw right there. Get a good look at it right here. He's looking, scanning his head around. So, again, he scans the field, looks, throws it off platform, bang. Right.
Yeah, all honesty though, that game was like really, really good. Like the
Yeah.
full game.
Yeah. Ooh.
Oh my god, that pass protection. What division has to play the NFC West this year? On the AFC
AFC
side.
West.
Good luck.
Yeah. Alright.
Well, anything else?
No, yeah, nothing really. I mean, else that we, yeah, I mean,
Cool, so you're good?
yeah.
Awesome. Alright, with that, thanks again, guys, for stopping by and watching some Baker tape with us, I guess, kind of. I was more quiet than normal, but I kind of expect the brain to do a little bit more talking, so whatever.
Oh, that's my bad.
Anyway, with that, we all know who the best quarterback in this draft class is. John O'Corn. Yeah.
John O'Corn?
Yeah.
Oh.
uh, apparently, he actually believes that.
Yippee.
Anyway, so yeah, with that, definitely expect to see Baker on the bench next year, wherever he ends up, because he is not a top 50 quarterback in this class. We all know that it's a complete fact. Um, and yeah, uh, go Kyle Bolin, go John O'Corn. Uh, yeah, Peter Pujols. I haven't actually watched your tape yet, but I'm sure you're better than Baker Mayfield. Um,
Uh,
Nick
Jake,
Stevens, definitely the GOAT of all GOATs. Going to
Jake
be a future
Jadis
Hall of Famer.
from Cornell.
I mean, he has prototypical size, at least, so he has to be better than Baker, right? He's listed at 6'3".
Yeah, no.
As you can tell, we're kind of being sarcastic. So, with that, hopefully, see you guys again soon. Definitely go like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Let us know what you guys think of Baker for real or not in the comments below. And yeah, see you guys again soon. So for now, peace out.
Alright.
Hope you guys have a great rest of your day.